I remember one time I asked somebody about, and I just told them about the frustrations. The world is ugly, right? Some of us wake up every day and say, oh man, so many bad things happen in the world. And he told me something very powerful. He said, we don't choose who we are, and we don't choose the time we live in, but we choose how to react in everything that's in front of us. That is what we get to choose, how we react. So you choose now. You could be one of those people 50 years from now, 60 years from now, look back and say, oh, back in 2014, 15, there was these events happening, and guess where I was? I was in the couch sitting down watching it. Or you could be one of those people saying, I made a change, I made an impact.
Categorize people. A big issue that I know that I have personally with a lot of, with these cases of non-indictments, is we see all of these black people, we call them thugs. We call them criminals. They're hulkish, they're evil. There's no thought process, it's animalistic. And yes, a crime was committed. In the case of Vergara, yes, there was cigarettes that were being sold that were not, made in the store. They're made by him with his own self. I understand that's a crime, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that he's not a human being with his own thoughts and feelings. That doesn't mean that he is then an evil, dark, angry person. If you do that, that then furthers those stereotypes. So think and reflect on the ways in which you talk about issues, the way you talk about people, the way you talk about these ideas.
Young people are artists. Use your voice, use your work, use your mediums. I think art is one of the most powerful forms because it takes down walls, right? And you're able to come together to understand something maybe you weren't in a mind frame or had your walls up before. I think art is one of those powerful things, and it's timely because there's an arts complex going up over here too. So thank you.
Okay, thank you for coming. You are dismissed.
Just if anybody wants to hear any of my music, it is Minnesota Fresh, FR3SH, just Google it. And if you want to check it out, it's Googleable. So Minnesota FR3SH.